On the inhale, both arms float up. Turn your right palm towards heaven and exhale. Let it drop by your side. Right hip turning back. On the exhale, coming back forward. The palm is facing down. And start turning the left palm towards heaven. Exchange the energy from side to side, exhaling. Left hand goes down, inhaling, exhaling, forward. When the movement happens with the hips, palm change the energy. The forward palm center to your heart. The back palm is relaxed. Weight double weighted. Exhale forward. Left palm towards heaven. Right palm exchange the energy and stays forward. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. Hand moves forward. One more. We're gonna break the exercise. Exhaling forward, and at the end of the exercise both hands are gonna meet in the center, exchanging the energy. Then we're gonna slide them towards our heart, like if we're sliding through a table, and back down. We're gonna break this exercise today by parts. Be aware that the movement of the arms is happening because of the movement of the hips. Hence, on the start of the exercise, like waving hands over the leg, we in breath, and then the arms float up. Then you turn we start with the right hand. I'm mirroring you. Turn, shoulders stay down. Don't collapse like I did a little bit now. And the arms are micro bend. Like usual, we don't tense the arms. There is no tension. They're micro bend and relax. Shoulders relax. We start with the right palm turning towards heaven. Then it comes down to our side, and that movement happens because I'm pulling the right hip back. So it's the pulling of the right hip that starts the movement. And the hip comes back, and that starts that movement. You see? The movement is coming from that hip, and that's what's pushing the hand forward. Then the left hand at the same time starting to turn. Then the energy exchange from palm to palm in the center. Then this hand keeps moving forward as the left hip turns backwards and the left arm goes by the side. And then is on the exhale, the left hip is gonna turn, and that's what's bringing the arm forward. Try to practice that. Really keep your weight centered. The knees are not moving. The weight is in the front part of the toes. Knees are micro bend and pelvis is tucked in. And it's that movement that it's creating the arms moving. Center line, chin in, head shrink. Yeah. With hands. Starting right palm up, turn the right hip back, and the arm goes backward. And then when the hip comes back, the arms goes forward. Exchange the energy from palm to palm. Then left hip starts going back, left arm towards the side. And when the left hip comes forward, the arm comes with it. Try to feel that motion. How is the movement from hip to hip? That creates the movement. It feels really good when the arms are relaxed. And is the hips creating that movement. Keep going. Then the breath pattern is we inhale when the hip comes backward, exhale forward. Inhaling, exhaling. Notice also the subtle inflation. Inhaling, hip forward, exhaling. Exchange the energy. Inhaling as the hip moves back, exhaling as the hip moves forward and arm moves forward. That's the breathing pattern for this exercise. Exhaling forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. Also notice how when the arm is back, the shoulder stays down and the elbow as well. Don't do like this. Be mindful of your elbow. Everything stays down. Shoulder and elbow stays down, and then exhale, moves forward. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Elbow down. From the side. See how the elbow is relaxed, shoulder is relaxed, and hand is not dead, not fluffy, not tense, it's just full of energy. And then on the exhale is the hip, the turning that brings the arm forward. Pelvis tucked in. Then the gaze, you want to be able to see with the peripheric view both hands. This is a martial art tip. We can look at the back, but then I'm losing now the view of that hand. And I want to be able, at this point more or less, I see this hand and I see this other hand. And that's where you want the gaze to go. Just where you see, with the peripheric view, both hands. Exhale forward. And at the end, both hands are meeting in the center. And then we turn both palms down, bring them towards your heart as if you're sliding your hands through the table, and the elbows go down and back to your physical center. Do 3 on each side to continue with the motion. In breath. Let the arms float up. Start with your right palm looking towards heaven. Let the right hip goes backwards. Inhale. Exhale. Right hip pushes forward. Right hand comes back. Left hand towards heaven. Exchange the energy. Inhale. Left hip backwards. Exhale forward. Exchange the energy. Shoulders and elbows down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Forward. One more on each side. And the last one, exchange the energy from hand to hand. Turn them towards earth. Slide them to the center and back down. And from here we move to rowing a boat in the middle of the lake.